Hello, my name is Zach Backner. I am the Director of Financial Planning here at Summit Financial Consulting, and today we're going to be talking about health savings accounts and ways that we think they may be beneficial for a long-term financial plan. Health savings accounts are a very unique way to set aside funds for a future medical expense. You can fund these accounts directly through an HSA provider, or your employer might also offer this benefit as an employee package. The total amount that can be contributed into an HSA for the calendar year of 2024 is $4,150 for an individual or $7,750 for a married couple or a family. This limit is a total limit for all contributions for the household, so that means employer and employee can only contribute up to that limit combined. So if you put in $4,000 as a single employee, your employer can only put in $150 on your behalf. The total combination of contributions cannot exceed these limits. And like other tax advantage accounts and other IRS guidelines, these limits are subject to change every year as the IRS releases new guidelines and rules. We believe the tax advantages of a health savings account is what makes them very attractive and allows them to be one option to potentially improve your overall financial plan. HSAs include what we like to refer to as a triple tax benefit. First, contributions into a health savings account are tax deductible. Employer contributions into an HSA on the behalf of an employee are not considered taxable income. Any contributions that the employee or the household makes on their end are deducted from their income for tax purposes. This means that money going into the account is considered pre-tax after that deduction is taken. This could be one strategy to potentially lower your income if you are in a high tax bracket and want to try to reduce the amount of taxes that you owe every spring. Second, the growth within the HSA account is tax deferred. Some HSA providers allow you to allocate the savings to various investments like stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds, while others only allow you to hold cash within the account. In any case, the growth or interest on the investments or the holdings within that account are tax deferred and does not result in any income or capital gains taxation while the funds remain within the account. Lastly, withdrawals are tax-free if used for qualified medical expenses. Examples of these expenses include medical bills, prescription costs, and potentially even insurance premiums depending on the type of coverage that you have. These accounts are meant to be used for health expenses, so the government can potentially tax and penalize withdrawals if they are made for non-medical purposes. Those 3 points summarize why we refer to as a health savings account as including a triple tax benefit. However, there are some downsides that we want to mention or restrictions potentially, including these HSA accounts. First, like I just mentioned, expenses must be used for medical purposes. Otherwise, you may not receive that final tax-free benefit when making withdrawals. The other main limitation is that in order to fund one of these accounts, you must be enrolled in a high-deductible health plan to qualify. These plans have certain aspects that make them HSA eligible, including a deductible set above IRS limits, as well as a cap on the amount of out-of-pocket expenses allowed underneath that health plan. This can definitely be a roadblock for some households, since those who are enrolled in a great health plan with low limits or low deductibles may not qualify for a high deductible health plan, which then means they may not be able to fund a health savings account. This should definitely be taken into consideration before you make a contribution into your HSA, just to make sure that you are eligible for that calendar year. Once again, my name is Zach from Summit Financial. I want to thank you for taking the time today to watch our video about health savings accounts. If you could, please like and subscribe so that you stay up to date on any future posts that we will be releasing. I will see you next time.
Summit Financial,
Working with people you trust.